with the feedback beam. If you make the cut, yeah, that's the move. If not, catch the rerun, YouTube's the groove. Lights, camera, beats on blast. Send your fire, make it last. No filler, no fear, bring the heat. Twitch chat crew, keeping it elite. Bring me your best bangers, no time to settle. Turn up the vibe, we're breaking the level. Twitch, YouTube, Insta on the run. Control for live, yeah, the show just begun. Facebook, Discord, spread the flame. If you're in the chat, then you're in the game. Drop that track, let the speakers cry. We'll roast it nice, or let it fly. Glory or memes, it's all in the flow. Controls Dojo, welcome to the show. Got love for the artist, taking that shot. It's not about fame, it's the soul you got. If the chat goes wild, you've done it right. Next level energy all night. Bring me your best bangers, no time to settle. Turn up the vibe, we're breaking the level. Twitch, YouTube, Insta on the run. Control for life, yeah, the show just begun. Facebook, Discord, spread the flame. If you're in the chat, then you're in the game. Control 4, live in session. No cap, just pure expression. Tune in, turn up, get loud. Twitch chat squad, do me proud. Yo, I am Control, got that screen lit clean. Twitch stream dream with the feedback beam. If you make the cut, yeah, that's the move. If not, catch the rerun, YouTube's the groove. Lights, camera, beats on blast. Send your fire, make it last. No filler, no fear, bring the heat. Twitch chat crew, keeping it elite. Love for the artist, taking that shot. It's not about fame, it's the soul you got. If the chat goes wild, you've done it right. Next level energy, all night. Control 4, live in session. No cap, just pure expression. Tune in, turn up, get loud. Twitch chat squad, do me proud.
All right, what's up, crew? How's it going? Hope everyone's doing okay. We've got major rain here in Canada. It's been raining for a few days, and apparently it's gonna rain even more. So it's sort of a kind of, I suppose, a national weather uh, heightened alert situation, I suppose you can call it that. But um, infrastructure is working good in here, and water seems to flush um, in correct way. So I suppose everything should be okay. I hope everything's going to be fine. I hope everyone's gonna get home safe and to their family and loved ones, and everyone's gonna have a wonderful dinner. A wonderful dinner. Now, we are back. We're doing our birthday countdown stream. We're here at work, so we're gonna be taking some cues and see where it's gonna take us. So again, to mind you fellas, this is a pilot stream. It can end at any moment. What's up? What's up, player? What's up? Nick Wolf is here. Welcome back, man. Welcome back. So yeah, let's see where we're gonna go tonight. Tonight with this one, like I said, it's seems like the rain has stopped, but only for a short while, just to start again. Just to start again. Yo, Don, what up, man? I haven't seen you for a while. Well, maybe not a while, but a week for sure, man. What you been up to? Yeah, yeah, yeah. Where you from, brother? Are you also in Canada like me, or are you at a more cultural friendly location? Making a lot of new stuff. Yo, that's good to hear, man. Oh, New York, up the near Canada. Okay, okay. So yeah, you pretty much wait, is New York? Because I'm close to Buffalo, right? We're in the border with the Niagara Falls is or are. Is it Niagara Falls are or is? Niagara Falls. I suppose it's are. But anyways, so yeah, I guess New York. Man, I should be better with geography and all that. Yeah, I'm like 5 hours away, man. Hey, next time if you ever cross the border, feel free to let me know, give me a shout, because it takes me like maybe an hour and a half to drive to Niagara Falls, man. I might meet you there, and we can go for a walk and see Niagara Falls, man, and grab some lunch together. All right? Okay, Montreal. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Montreal is really cool. I was in Montreal. Wait, was it Quebec or Montreal? Ottawa, Montreal, Quebec. I guess it was in Montreal. I don't know. It was so long ago. I can't remember, but it was definitely one of those, major city. I always mix Quebec and Montreal. But yeah, it was. I suppose it was Montreal, man. I stayed overnight there. It was so long ago, but man, you people love to party there. Am I right? Montreal people, they love party. I mean, nightclubs and all that. We don't have much going on here in Toronto. I mean, we do, but in comparison to other cities, you know, our nightlife, I think it was better at some point. It was better back in the day. Okay, okay. I got you, man. I got you. I'm just since you got an ad, I'm just gonna keep yapping. And then let me know. Oh, actually, wait. Why am I? Because you can't hear me, right? Because you got an ad, right? So, what do we have here tonight, fellas? We've got a massive build up in the queue already. May 22, 2025. We've got Don Made It on SoundCloud. Then another Deadtone Don. Oh, it's okay. So we've got two tracks by Deadtone Don. And then Nicholas Wolf is, finish it with no delay, with a swift movement, drops a band lab track, which we're gonna check out after. So yeah, why don't we start with Don Made It? And Don's been a regular in our show. Let me just grab this sip. By the way, fellas, we're doing our tea, right? And our favorite tea is, like I said, it's called oolong tea. It's called oolong tea. Don Ho Pao. Da Hong Pao. That's right. Da Hong Pao. And we love our tea right here, man. We love our tea because tea is tea. Yeah. That's what it looks like right here. This is our tea. This is the kind of tea we drink right there. Da Hong Pao. Da Hong Pao. Chuchu Da Hong Pao. Da Hong Pao. I hope I pronounced it correctly. Anyways, I'm gonna take my first sip very carefully. First sip is very important. By the way, fellas, I've learned something major today, but I already forgot what it was. Hopefully, I'll remember throughout the stream. Oh yeah, I remember now. All right. Yo, you're caffeine free? No way, man. How long have you been caffeine free for? Because I've been on caffeine for the last maybe 10 years or so. And now I don't know, man. Like it seems like it's like a stimulator for me. 5 years. Whoa, that's serious, man. How long did it take you to sort of overcome the first withdrawals, like your headache and stuff like that? Like, or just quickly tell me what it was. What were your symptoms of withdrawal, and how long did it take you to sort of because it kind of took me like about a year to get over alcohol, like let's say 90%. I do still have thoughts sometimes, but they're so kind of they go through this wall of first principles. I call it first principles, where I think about my kids, I think about my life, my future, my family, money, like all of those things. And then, by the time I'm like, whoa, okay, like, did I just wanted to have a drink or something? That was silly. So it's kind of like that now. And I assume, I imagine it's only going to get better from there on. But yeah, man, it's been about a year. I'd say, yeah, it takes about a year for an average person to kind of like um, kick out the habit completely. So I used to get Coke caffeine free. Oh, I only drink Sprite really now if I want soda. Yeah, yeah, yeah. You know what? I drink sugar drinks occasionally, but not often. And my sugar levels have been okay. I've been told that I'm definitely don't have any diabetes of any sorts. But yeah. Anyways, mm, all right. Yeah. Drink soda sometimes with dinner though. Yeah. Plain dude. All right, cue music.
I've been driving through the silence with the sea laid back. City lights in my rear view, no need to look back. Used to stress every message, now I move with ease. Let the past be the past, let the pain just breathe. Guitar in a loop, soul playing in chords. I was lost, now I ride where the peace restores. Every scar that I carry got a song behind. Now my mind like a page that I realign. No more crashing out, I found cruise control. Put the doubts in park, let the vision roll. Took the long way home just to feel that breeze. Now I breathe in grace, got my mind at peace. No more crashing out, I found cruise control. Put the doubts in park, let the vision roll. Took the long way home just to feel the breeze. Now I breathe in grace, got my mind at peace.
All right, all right. That was an interesting piece by Deadtone Don. Now, if I'm not mistaken, a golf cart. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Thanks, man. Haha, that's a good one, eh? I got a few punchlines, eh? I got a golf cart as obvious as a golf cart on a sunny day. That's my punchline, right? Punchline number one. I have two punchlines, right? And then my second punchline is this snare is hitting us as hard as a drunk uncle hitting a barbecue table, trying to prove a point that they still got it. Yeah. So, anyways, here let me try to. So, anyways, getting back to the stream. Um, this was kind of a mellow chill track. Uh, with basic element presence, not very quite minimal. I would say there wasn't a lot of like trickery going on. It was pretty straightforward. We got a vocalist, we got supporting elements, we got primary, secondary elements, and um I hear these tracks a lot, and I'm actually, to be honest with you, fellas, I like minimalism. I'm all about like less is more, and because the point of a track is not to overcomplicate things. Like you're not there to confuse your listener, right? You're there to sort of give them brain food, if you can call it that. And boy, this tea is good. And also, this is important, by the way. This is so cool what I'm about to tell you, fellas. I think I learned it from someone. I heard it, but anyways, so the point of creation is to say something familiar, but in your own way, not like everyone said. So if you're writing a book, let's say, right, you can talk about familiar things like love, hate, like all these familiar themes, right? But you can talk about them in ways that are totally original, that no one said it like that before, and that's difficult. That's not easy, man. That's not easy. And in music, if someone tells you, hey, stuff is easy, all you gotta do is press a button, man, you gotta avoid that person, because music's not easy, and it's not easy to finish a track either. And where I was going with this. So yeah, man, it requires a lot of hours, a lot of dedication, a lot of hard work and focus, and just it's a weird thing because our the way human minds are conditioned. Well, I guess we're not conditioned that way, but like we only not only, I guess, but most of the time we do things because we get something out of it, right? Whether it's money or fame or whatever else, right? But music is one of those things where you could be stuck doing the same thing over and over again and not getting out of it, like not get anything out of it. And you might like spend a lot of your energy and resources on it as well, because time is your main resource. And making music requires time, it requires money because you got to get professional equipment. If you want to excel, your equipment has to be professional. It has to be like professional studio monitors in mostly around like over $1,000 range. And again, there's some alternative, but generally it's not cheap. Like that is the point. Like if you want good stuff, it's not cheap. And the sound card, I've tried like maybe 20 different sound cards in my days. They were like 100, 200, $300, right? Even maybe like, yeah, I think the most expensive one I've got was like an 8 channel, like $300, like pre-Sonus, right? That was like a way back ago. And I thought like, whoa, like this is it right here, right? This is it. Like this must be it. Like so many channels, like these guys don't mess around. And look at the quality. I'm like, think. Like this thing is built like a tank, right? Like this. And little did I know that when you have over 50 channels, and now like generally my tracks are like around 100 channels these days, right? But little did I know, when you have like around 50 channels, it starts to jitter, the whole thing starts to fall apart. It's because the build quality is shit, right? So what you got to do is this, two alternatives. I don't know. There's other ones, but I found that the UAD and the RME are like the best, because by the time I got my hands to RME, I was already like 20 years into the production. It was like way overdue, way overdue. But the day I've got RME, like my it was a game changer. That the same night, I was like, wow, like this is what it's been all about. And it's been in front of me this whole time. So the point is, in order to be the best, you gotta really treat it as almost like a part-time job. Part-time job. Like it's an expensive hobby. It's an expensive hobby. So if you're serious about your craft, man, if you're serious about like music production in general, and I'm sure you guys are. This is like, it's like you're trying to build a car. At the end of the day, when you're making a track, it's like building a car. You have to like study everything about it. Like in order to build a car, you have to be a mechanic, a designer. You have to know physics. You have to know like different laws and stuff. You have to know aerodynamics. All these things. These days, I'm talking about 2025, right? Because these days we wear many hats. Man, I barely touched this tea, and I'm like already giving you guys a master class today. God. So, anyways, let me save some of this talk um for later. Let's we have another track to hear, right? We have another track. So, oh my God, the queue had been piling up while I was talking. One, two. I know it's rude to count, but boy, oh boy. We're taking off today, fellas. We're taking off. How you all doing today, by the way? Everyone's doing good. None of my mods showed up yet. I guess everyone's still sleeping. Nicholas Wolf. Yo, Nicholas Wolf, man, how would you like to become a mod eventually? If you're gonna be showing up um every time, I might as well make you a mod, eh? And like I'm gonna make you like a part of the show, man. Like, the wolf thing, because I got, like the animals and everything else. So I got like a good wolf logo for you actually. Where is it? I'm gonna show you. These are seconds themes. Yeah. So blue electric wolf, is that it? Yeah, I think that's it. What do you think? Or wait, didn't I already made you a logo? I think I did, didn't I? Oh yeah, yeah, that's right. I already made you a logo, bro. I remember, man. I remember. But anyways, man, that would be cool. So yeah. Mm, okay, so let's go ahead and listen to the next track. By the way, Don, that track was fire. I didn't finish to giving you my opinion. I think that was a very fire track, man. Fire track. So I'm definitely gonna. I only have two ways to. Well, actually, maybe there are more, but for some reason. Okay, here we go. Clock. Okay, next up, we've got a different track. We've got a different track by Dawn. Thanks, man. Appreciate it. Yeah, yeah, man. No worries, no worries. I appreciate your tracks, man. I appreciate that you guys are, popping and staying true to sound and, basically keeping this beat supreme. This one I released. Okay, okay, let's hear it. Cue music.
logic slow when the pack moving fast. Ain't talk much, just let the mass stack. Out late night with a hoodie and flame. No face, no name, just pressure and aim. Stuck to the script while they chasing trends. Still in the cut with the same old friends. Still ducking calls I don't need to take. Still read the room like I'm seeing through the fake. Baseline knock like the ramp past due. Still kept cool when the heat came through. Eyes on the lane, I don't need a view. You playing for clout, I play for truth. No skips in the code I live. Made my way, no handouts to give. Cold with a beat, no shine, just grit. Gotta stand on that no script. They was talking, now they real quiet. Quiet. Streets don't post when it get real violent. Learn that fast, I ain't need no school. No school. Just plots and plans and a couple old rules. Never folded even when it bent. Never. Took them L's, turned pain right into rent. Kept receipts when they crossed that line. Crossed that line. Now it's silence when I speak my mind. Baseline knock like the ramp past due. Still kept cool when the heat came through. Eyes on the lane, I don't need a view. You playing for clout, I play for truth. No skips in the code I live. Made my way, no handouts to give. Cold with a beat, no shine, just grit. Gotta stand on that no script. Now I'm in rooms they said I wouldn't see. Still don't speak unless I'm on beat. Still don't flinch when they flash them lights. Cause I've been through worse in them off-peak nights. I don't need tags or chain to flex. No flex. I don't need praise just to earn respect. Kept that calm when the tide got wild. Only got loud when I spoke for the child.
All right. Oh, uh-oh. All right, guys. So yeah, that was For the Child by Deadtone Don. So yeah, Don said that they released this track. I like it very much. Congratulations on the release, by the way. And man, rock on, man, rock on. Like you're. It seems like you're doing, one track after the other. That's important, man. That's important. I like that, man. I like that. Keep doing that, because the things they're never linear, right? Like what you're doing today, let's say you're making a track and you're like, oh yeah, I'm making a track. Tomorrow you'll be like, like you're not gonna feel anything. So like, people are up and down. That was an extreme example. But yeah, tomorrow you might lose this feeling and that's it. You wouldn't do anything. So yeah, use the moment and create, man. Create. Fire track. Deadtone Don, man. I'll make sure to feature you on YouTube. Because like I said, man, you guys are the highlight of my show. So um yeah, I can't say too much about the mixing, production, all that. It had been released, so obviously it's good enough. And keep doing it, man. Keep producing, and yeah, don't forget your boy Control 4 here, man. Yo, duly noted. What's up, player? Just wanted to say hi. What do you mean just wanted to say hi? I thought you were coming here to give me a hug, man. To give me a hug and a kiss. Nah, I'm just joking, man. What's up, man? What's up? How you doing, man? How you doing? It's nice that you popped in, man. I was just thinking about you, man. Oh, you're working, eh? Okay, that's cool, man. I appreciate that. Yo, if you're working and you popped in here to say hello, man, dude, that means a lot, man. That means a lot, man. Um, For sure, man. For sure. Why don't we like all of us do a group hug, eh? Would that be gay? Yeah, luckily I'm in the mood like every day right now. Oh, what? In the mood to hug or? To produce. You mean produce? Oh yeah, 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 for sure, for sure. You know what? Yeah, it comes and goes, man. I've been here, let me drop it for a second time. And I'm gonna drop a secret preview of a track that I'm working on, of a work in progress track that I'm working on for my secret I mean, well, it's not secret, but for my future EP. All right, so check this out, fellas. This is what I have so far. So yeah, that's something I'm working on. It's very, very raw, but then again, I really, really hate, you know, uh, giving a preview like this, because what happens is I'm literally giving the energy away while this track has not been able to collect enough energy to sort of like be serious yet. There's a concept that if you're working on something, right, and if you're telling someone about your plans, like I'm sharing with you guys my plans about this track, right? So what actually happens, you don't know about this. This is very like esoteric knowledge I'm gonna about to share with you. So what actually happens, and this happens for a lot of art, right? So what happens is that I'm giving you, in this instance, I'm giving you some of the energy away, some of my energy, and in turn that this track carries with it. And what happens if you guys like, if you'll say like, oh yeah, cool track, or you say, it's like not good enough or needs some work, like it's actually very how do I say it, very, it's a big deal, you know what I mean? It's a big deal because you might like lose your interest in making it because you've been criticized. So it's a big deal. So I'm glad that you guys like it. It's like I said, it's difficult for me as an artist to share my work because yeah, that's what I believe in. It's what I'm doing is what's the word, I'm the integrity. I'm putting risk on the integrity of the track, because I'm telling you my plans. Basically, I'm telling you like, okay, here are my plans, and because I'm telling you my plans, now it's like extra pressure and all of that. And anyways, I hope you understand what I'm trying to tell you, though. So anyways, enough of me yapping and giving you this kind of silly silly knowledge that I have. Yo, my boy Nick. Yo, Nick, are you in the chat, fella, man? I want to make sure you don't have any ads going on because we're about to hit your track. You can hear it's work in progress, but I still like what I've like what I've heard so far. Yeah, man. Thank you, brother. I appreciate that. Yeah, I have a funny story, eh? I have a funny story. So, like, I've been working on the track, and then this was a while ago, and then I kind of like shared it with this streamer, and then he's like, "Oh, you don't even need to like, change your bass here. Like, you can just keep it as is." And then I changed it the way he suggested it, and I didn't like it. And then I thought like, well, man, like now I don't like how I changed it. Now I don't like the way it sounds, and I can't even go back now like how it used to be. And it used to be like more intricate, right? So anyways, it was just um I don't know, man. Brain is weird. Brain is weird like that. So um did he make music too? Yeah, man, he made music. I don't want to. It's you guys don't know him. It's not someone you know. It's like they're from Turkey, I think. Uh, but anyways, yeah, that's what happens, man. That's what happens. When you're like, I used to do this. This was me. Like I used to like throw some loops in and like spend like 20-40 minutes, and then I started like really like it. I'm like, oh yeah, this is a cool track. And then next thing I do is like send this like 20-30 second clip to people on Facebook and be like, hey man, check out what I'm doing. Hey, like check out the track I'm working on. Hey, like what do you think of this track? And like out of 10 people, maybe like three will reply with like thumbs up, and one will say like cool, and then you're like okay. And what happens is like now you've kind of given this energy away, and you're not sure if some people liked it or not because you didn't get a response, but you still gave it away. That's what it's like giving energy away. Don't do that, man. Don't be like me. Don't be like me. Just keep doing it. Don't show it to anyone. I mean, unless it's finished, right? Like more or less finished, or unless the idea had been developed to such an extent that it doesn't matter what they say, you're just going to finish it anyway. Sometimes you're working on a track and you've been working and working and working, and now you like the ideas are clear, the motifs are there, the melodies are there. It's only the question of mixing. Then it's okay if I can give you like, oh, okay, you need to like raise up your snare a little bit, or EQ your bass like specifically in this region, then it's okay then, right? But if you say like, if I send something to someone and they're like, well, I'm not sure if I like this track or not. Like, damn, like that's the worst comment ever, eh? If they're not sure they like it or not, it's like, it's like I have to force them to like it. Like, come on, man. Like, I don't want to send my stuff to anyone. I mean, I kind of do. I mean, I share it to few people, but not too many, man. Not too many. I don't like share my work with like with 10 people I barely know on Facebook these days, and waiting for their response because I know my work is good. Like I'm confident in my work now. I'm confident in what I do, and I don't need anyone's opinion, man. I'm just going to keep working on it and hopefully finish it, because finishing for me is like the most difficult thing. To finish a track, it's like the most difficult thing for me at this point, man. There's going to come time where finishing the track is going to be the most pleasant time for me, because that's how it used to be. I used to be afraid of arranging. Now I love arranging, man. Arranging, mwah. All right, Nick, are you in the chat, bro? Okay, listen, if you have a lot of unfinished projects, it's like you might as well just delete them, because it's like, it's like if you have a wallet with like $100, and you with well, $100, it's okay. If you have a wallet that's a bad example, but let's say you have 100 golden coins, right? And you're like, oh man, like I'm gonna hide these coins for later, right? And you dig a hole and you put those coins in a hole, and you like put them underground, right? that is the same way as saying as if you lost them because you're not using them in any way, right? So same thing with your projects. They're just sitting there and they're not being used. At least recycle them. At least like if you're working in a key that is similar, or at least that you can transpose, that you don't have to jump too many semitones up or down, that you can like transpose it by a few semitones up or down, then recycle the loops from those old projects, like use them. I think it's a great idea if you have like bunch of unfinished projects and like they're in specific key, because I always name the key in the project. Like when you go to the list of the projects, I also have a bunch of unfinished projects and I know the keys that they're at, so that keys are important, man. Like DJs, I think they have like BPM and key. Those are like the two most important things I think anybody should name or organize their music library with, right? Boy, am I caffeinated today. I keep yapping like a caffeinated stream Twitch stream superstar. Like as if I got like thousands and thousands of followers, man. Jesus. I'm only like what, 300? But 300, my followers are the best followers, man, because they're real, they're not bot, and every person they went like, almost every person they went through me. I greeted them, I listened to their track. So I would say, yeah, you guys are legit. You guys are legit. You know what else is cool? Every time I stream these days, someone's gonna show up regardless. Like I rarely, man, I shouldn't say this. I shouldn't say this. I'm gonna eat my words, man. I know I'm gonna eat my words, but I'm gonna say it anyway. Every time I stream, somebody shows up. Okay, I don't remember last time I was sitting on the 0 views, unless I have to like close the show, like if it's really really late or whatever. But every time I'm streaming, I'm getting like at least 2 viewers, like six, 8 viewers. Right now I'm sitting on 8 viewers, right? But man, I enjoy that. I enjoyed that a lot. The worst for me would be to sit on like 0 viewers. Then like, who am I doing it for, right? But then again, I'm gonna upload it to YouTube so you can fellas like, anybody can watch it on YouTube. But having like 8 people, 8 viewers is the same as, I'm in the office now. It's like the same having as 8 people in front of me sitting. I only have one, two, three, four, 5 chairs here. So 5 of you would have to sit and the rest 3 of you would have to stand. And I'm going to be comfortable with that because I probably had that before, right? I'm comfortable having like two, three, 4 people like looking at me and I'm looking at them, looking into their eyes like one after the other. Okay. I'm comfortable with that. I've been trained for that. So I'm okay with that. But let me tell you, man, having 8 people in the chat is not the same thing as having 8 people in a room, in the same room, in a small room, looking at you, scanning you like a laser beam. All right, man. Man, this tea, I think someone laced it with something, eh? I think while I was getting something from my car, I think someone came in and put something in my tea. Nah, just kidding. All right, yo, we gotta do this, man. Nick, bro, I'm about to play your track, all right? So let's do this, man. Nick is in the chat. Let's go. Cue music.
Why would you save me coming back down? Why would you love me when I'm down? I found
What's wrong,
Why
Shadow?
would you love me when I'm down? Why would you save me when I'm down? I found
Even in a room with people, I'm still feeling lonely. Wake up every day and know that no one really likes me. I'ma take a bite and put it to my throat and slit deep. Praying to the Lord that this is the day He will take me. Even in a room with people, I'm still feeling lonely. Wake up every day and know that no one really likes me. I'ma take a bite and put it to my throat and slit deep. Praying to the Lord that this is the day He will take me. I'ma take my eyes and shut my mouth up with some water. I don't think that no inspired. I don't wanna try anymore, I'm feeling too tired. Take every single memory I have in the fire. It's where I belong, I deserve nothing more. Like everyone gets bored, so I just sitting up. Cause I don't have any friends of my own. I can't pay the toll, I always rock the boat. I always end alone, so I'ma tie the rope. Even in a room with people, I'm still feeling lonely. Wake up every day and know that no one really likes me. I'ma take a bite and put it to my throat and slit deep. Praying to the Lord that this is the day He will take me. Even in a room with people, I'm still feeling lonely. Wake up every day and know that no one really likes me. I'ma take a bite and put it to my throat and slit deep. Praying to the Lord that this is the day He will take me.
All right, Nick, I know you don't have much power on your phone. Yo, let me tell you quickly, man. Good luck releasing. You're good to go. It's good for release. I like the atmosphere in it. Everything is good, man. So yeah, don't change a thing. Just go ahead, man. You'll be fine, bro. You'll be fine. And yeah, man, I've used DistroKid. I've used TuneCore. And but yeah, these days I just prefer for a label to do it, you know. And usually you'd have to pay a mastering guy to master your track, and then usually when you're like 80% done, you would send it to a label, hopefully your home label, you know, that you released through before. And they'll be like, yeah, I like it, or no, I don't like it, or yeah, I like it, but you have to change a few things. And then you obviously don't change anything. Yeah, you don't change anything and you just like send it to mastering. Yeah, when they say, yeah, I like it, but change this, and that, don't change anything. Just send it to your mastering guy, they'll do the job, and then send it to the label and you'll be fine. But that's the case with the home label guys, you know, with like when dealing with new labels, I don't know, man. I don't know. I have two labels that I work with. I have my home label and I have a label through which I've released the track, and I'm working on a track that sort of have that aligns with that label's ideas about the sound because they care about certain sound, right? And you know, if I succeed in that, then yeah, I'll release through them. And if not, then I can always send it to my home label, and those guys be like, oh my god, let's release right away, you know, some stuff like that. So yeah. Anyways, man, but yeah, something like that. It's not like quite like that, but you get the idea, right? So, anyways, bro, home label. Yeah, find one, man. Find a home label or make your own, bro. Create your own. You know, I've known people who, they say if you hang around the barber shop long enough, you're gonna get a haircut. So in my case, I've been hanging around a barber shop for my whole life, and I never ended up getting a haircut. But instead, I've met a few people that helped me to do the things that I've dreamed of, you know? So that's how it happened for me. But I'm sure for all of you guys, you're just gonna get a haircut instead, right? Yeah. Mm. Um, yeah, man, because self-promotion is hard, man. Self-promotion is hard. But again, it depends, man. It depends. Usually, like labels, they have a bunch of artists under their belts, and you have to know them. If you know artists, then they can get you to the label guy because artists know the label owner directly, so they can speak to him. So if you can always, if you have a friend and they're like, okay, man, let's help you out a bit, they can, talk to the guy, and it's gonna be like, the two of you, right? So you know what I mean? Like you can start on the track, and then yo, submit. How do you submit? What? Hold on, I didn't catch that. What? How do you submit? Duly noted official. You know, submit. None. Submit none? No, I don't think I've heard of him before. Why? Oh, it's like a site similar to DistroKid and TuneCore. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Listen, bro. They're all this. They all work the same. If you're like they're all targeting like these kids that think they can like become a superstar overnight, right? And you basically pay them like what, $60, $80, right? And yeah, like you release your stuff, but bro, you don't become successful, and the money you make off your tracks are like pennies, right? So what I recommend doing, until you get to that level where you're just super famous like that, right? I mean, you can use both, right? Distro chord and whatever. But like I said, these sites like DistroCord and TuneCore, they're not interested in making you famous. They're interested in getting those, 50, $60 a month kind of thing, you see? I understand. It looks legit. It operates like a real label, right? But they're not, their main business is not, has nothing to do with your music. You understand that? When real like real labels, when labels that are your genre oriented, they're interested in making you grow. Like for instance, if they see that you have potential, they'll take you under their wing, and they're interested that you will grow as an artist, that you will, yeah, basically, So, anyways, TikTok, Spotify. Hang on, fellas. I gotta read the chat, man. Chat is buzzing today, eh? Chat is buzzing. Let's go take a look. Let- Let's take a look. You guys played that game, Crazy Taxi? You ever played that game? Making some crazy money. All right. Okay. So yeah, yeah, yeah. I don't know, man. My phone is been acting up. I think I should get my phone. My phone's like 12 years old. I've been told to get an iPhone. I like those iPhones, eh? I like them. And you can pitch them a try. Yeah, yeah. Hold on a sec. I gotta read what you guys said. So you guys, you've been talking about self promotion is actually tough. It's good for promo, no distribution, promo only, and getting feedback from musicians with free. You know, look, man, here's the thing, right? Here's the thing. If you want, you can do both. Or you can do a lot of things, right? You can do a lot of things. You have to do them. No one's gonna do them for you, right? That's the whole point. But what you gotta understand is that um whatever you're doing, it's not gonna be like you're not gonna get in return sort of what you were expected, right? So if you're doing like, let's say 100%, you might only get like 1% back. And that's how it works with most things. So like, we shouldn't get disappointed at all. It's a lot of work, little success, little tiny little success, and a lot of disappointment, like a lot of disappointment. Okay, and that's what it is, man. That's what it is. That's life, man. Like, be realistic. There is no dream, there is no goal. This is all BS, right? This is all like part of the program, right? That, part of the conditioning. There's only hard work, little success, and a lot of disappointment. All right. So, having taken that off my chest, we're gonna go ahead and progress to the next track. Yo, thanks for the follow, Muffin. Welcome back, man. Yo, Nero the Bard, man. Nero the Bard is here, man. Finally, man. I've been awaiting for you like a desert awaits for a rain. Or I've been waiting for you like lasagna waits for cheese. I've been waiting for you like a knight waiting for its horse. I was waiting for you like a coffee waiting for cream. I was waiting for you like a Discord awaits for a drop link. All right, let's do this. I'm DM you my song. All right, man. All right. Okay, and someone else is trying to break in the door into the chat with their foot. Yo, Chrome is back. Oh my God, man. Yo, the chat had been stocked with people. I just have like this tiny little window, but anyway. So for those who don't know, Chrome is a legend, man. I'm actually like legit scared of playing Chrome tracks because when I play them, this guy, like I feel like my insides have been rearranged, man. It's that hard, man. Like his tracks are hard, full of energy. By the way, fellas, by the way, I've learned something cool today. Learned some really cool today. Yo, Nero's got some tracks. Oh my God. Can I pick one? Oh, the voice is gone. That's why. Oh, bro. Yo, our boy Nero is sick, all right? So we gotta give him some respect. And let's say Nero, you submitted 3 tracks. I'm just gonna play one track. Tell me which track I'm gonna play, and then we're gonna go ahead and proceed into the regular queue. But yeah, because our boy Nero, and he's a regular, by the way, fellas. Nero has been here since day one. Since day one. All right, so okay, so I've heard this one. I've heard Nick's track. That track's gonna be released. Nick had 1% battery left, so he dipped. Next up, we've got this track, but then Nero showed up. Play the first one. All right. Oh, now you're good. Now you're not sick anymore? Just kidding, man. Yo, guys, I feel like I'm getting sick. I feel like I'm getting like congested right here. And it's kind of weird. And my right nostril kind of like having a weird sensation from now and then. So I feel like I've been maybe like developing some minor things like in the in the not the tonsils, but what do you call it? This area right here, right? Oh, yo, Nicholas is back, man. Nicholas was able to find the charger. Congratulations to Nick and his brother for finding the charger. So now Nick is back and we're back in business. So I'll play the first one. Cue music. By the way, I just noticed our moderator, Kira, is back. Kira, welcome. I always appreciate you being in the chat and watching over and keeping order. Thank you very much. I hope all is good with you. I mean, I know all is good with you, but how are you? Cue music.
Whoa, okay. Got you. No worries, man. Alright, let's get back to it.
Yeah, call yourself hot shot, but your drums don't pop. Drop halos like cough drops. Call yourself hot shot, but your drums don't pop. Drop chaos like crop tops. Call yourself hot shot, but your drums don't pop. Drop halos like cough drops. Call yourself hot shot, but your drums don't pop. Drop chaos like crop tops. See you later, I'm a Terminator. It's a time for a purge for this turbine curse. You're everything that I deserve. Never heard that sentence from a walking purse. I'm not religious, but I put that bitch in a hearse. Like Alexander Anderson, I'm standing on my turf. I'm talking business words, you can comprehend that first. Your feeble mind feels fractured in this world of hurt. I'm just a nerd searching for no way to make you murk. You cut corners constantly and never make it work. You never learn like Rome, so I let you burn first. Like a turkey, smoked and charcoal burned. Slice and dice her up in the country. Cut, hell nah. This bitch fucked up, I'm not the Lulu you cuck. She's a cock-sucking, dick-gobbling, sickness-sucking, filthy-topping, life-sucking, gold-gobbling is only noggin. Call yourself hot but your drums don't pop. Drop halos like cough drops. Call yourself hot shot, but your drums don't pop. Drop KOs like crop tops. Call yourself hot shot, but your drums don't pop. Drop halos like cough drops. Call yourself hot shot, but your drums don't pop. Drop KOs like crop tops.
All right, fellas, that was Nero. I hope I pronounced it correctly. Nero or Neural? I would say Nero. Function. Spectral analysis. Uh-oh, uh-oh. So yeah, there we go. Okay, so I've heard fertilizer. There we go. So great mix. It was hard. It was hard. And I looked at the spectralizer, man. And what I noticed is that you have a good balance around, you have a good balance, a relation between 63 hertz and 125, right? So, and this area, fellas, is very important because around 60 is where your, most punch comes from in a kick drum, right? 50, 60 hertz. But what happens is there's a crossover around 100 hertz. Around 100 and 400 hertz is an area where usually there's a lot of mud, okay? And the trick is to the problem with that area is that there can only be one or two things, right? It's either it's too much or too little, right? If it's too little, there's not enough depth or weight to the track, right? It feels like kind of thin, right? But if it's too much, everything becomes really muddy because that's where, there's a lot of masking there going on, right? So what I'm looking that there's a, kind of a, how do I, there's a, there's a prominent dip around 125, which is good, right? Which is good. But then there's a high jump around 250, right? There's like, woof, woof, there's a jump. And that could be very tiring on the ears. This is the last thing I want to point it out is that this area generally 100 to 400 hertz. If you have a lot of stuff going on there, it can be tiring on the ears. First, check your shit out. Whoa. Hello. And so side chaining everything also wouldn't work because if you're gonna sidechain everything, instead of just like being there all the time, it's just gonna be like boom, 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 jumping, and then it's also gonna be tiring on the ears. Okay, so what you gotta do, fellas, what you gotta do is you gotta find ways to decrease the volume a little bit in that area for certain elements. I think I'm actually experimenting on buses like or group channels and I'm experimenting with like a little dynamic dip in that area. Again, depending on the key. All right. And I have a feeling that, yeah, like I'm just trying to find a way to make a track sound really powerful and yet it shouldn't take a toll on your ears. So, yeah. Anyways, what I was gonna suggest, bro, is that I know you're sick, by the way, and everything. So I hope you get better soon. I was gonna suggest that you put a little dynamic notch filter around 250 hertz and just make it dip from now and then because there's almost like hold on, let me take a look.
Halos like cough drops. Call yourself hot shot, but your drums don't pop. Drop KOs like crop tops.
Yeah, so what I see is that it's almost it's not almost well it is actual that you're 250 hertz and you're like let's say 30 hertz, they're pretty much on the same level. And I feel that it shouldn't be that way. So yeah, try to put a little tiny touch notch filter on 250 and just like make it dynamically dip if you could, or just maybe like turn it down a notch, okay? And this will clear out this track by like a few percent. I feel. So, okay, so I gotta read the comments, fellas. You wrote a lot of comments here. Let's take a look. Okay, that's much better. That's much better. So, all right, play the first one. Got a charger. Click the lyrics. Oh, okay, lyrics. Oh, you got the lyrics too. Call yourself hot shot, but your drums don't pop. Drop halos like cough drops. Call yourself hot shot, but your drums don't pop. Drop halo like crap pops. See you later, I'ma terminate her. It's the time for the purge for this termite curse. You're everything that I deserve. Never heard that sentence from a walking purse. Nah, I'm not religious, but I put that bitch in a hearse like Alexander Anderson. I'm standing on my turf. I'm talking business words. You can't comprehend at first. Your feeble mind feels fractured in this world of hurts. I'm just a nerd searching for the new way to make you murk. You cut corners constantly and never made it work. You'll never learn like Rome, so I'll let you burn first like a Turk a smoke and charcoal burnt. Slice and dice her up in country cut. Hell nah, this big. I'm not the Lulu, you cook. She's up. Okay, yeah. Man, this is crazy. Crazy lyrics. Yo, did you come up with lyrics on your own, man? This is pretty fire, man. Pretty fire. That's dope, man. That's dope. Really cool stuff, man. Really cool stuff. Anyways, man, yeah, man, sounds fire. And yeah, like I said, try that 250 hertz. See, you can even see it here in the spectrum. Watch this, bro. Play it again.
Call yourself hot shot, but your drums don't pop. Drop chaos like crop tops. Call yourself hot shot, but your drums don't pop. Drop halos like cough drops. Call yourself hot.
Yeah. It's gonna clear out some of the mud, and it's gonna make it sound even more clear. It's already clear, but that's gonna clear it up even more. So let's honor our streamers that submitted their tracks today. So who do we have up next in the queue? Up next in the queue, we've got Singoni, Sing Sony. Let's go hit cue music. Did you get the turkey bar? Uh, hey, what's up, brother? How you doing, man? How you doing? So, what's the story behind this track, man? This track is private. Okay. Bum. Here, let me check. Did you get the turkey bar? Phone. Turkey bar. I'm not sure about the turkey bar. What's a turkey bar? What's a turkey? Bro, I don't know what a turkey bar, but let me tell you, man. Let me tell you. Two words. CG2 by Matrix Halo. All right? Two words, man. That's all you gotta know, man. That's all you gotta know. I am just I don't know, man. I wake up in the morning and I'm like, damn, like this plugin. I think about a plugin as soon as I open my eyes, eh? It's that crazy. But yeah, man, this plugin is nuts. It's nuts. It's my favorite at the moment because it replaced a whole chain of mastering for me. I used to, make a chain, like I don't know, like 6 to 8 plugins sometimes, and now it's just one plugin, man. Just one plugin. It's crazy. It's nuts. But yeah. Anyways, cue music.
Embracing the cosmic dance of space and time till infinity.
But what's up, fella? Caballo for 20 is here. What's up, mate? I always see you on other streamers. Man, you're always a really popular guy. Yeah, this was really smooth track, man. It kind of made me feel like I'm in space, like I'm, orbiting around some cosmic cloud, looking for for a J to scroll or asking for some papers. It makes me feel like I'm on a space journey orbiting around Mars and I have the weed, but Mars has got papers and I got no papers. So I gotta like sending signals to Mars or to I don't know other spaceships that are orbiting nearby and asking for some papers, to help me to assist me in my cosmic journey. But yeah, man, no jokes aside, bro. This was really fire. I probably, I know I shouldn't say this, and this is like complete BS, but this is probably my favorite track so far. Like it's so weird, man. It's weird that different tracks have uh different influence on different people. I would never thought that like I would like this track, but I love this track, man. It's just something about it that made me feel really really good. So yeah, man, great track, great performance, great choice of instruments. I forgot to look at the spectrum analyzer, but it seemed like it had a very uh, deep and at the same time very wide image, you know? And yeah, man, great track, great track, man, great track. Again, you'd have to be in a certain state of mind to appreciate this style of music. And yeah, man, I guess I got lucky. I got lucky that I was in the right state and took this track for what it is, I suppose. All right. Next up, man. Next up. Guys, I'm going step by step, but if CTR shows up, I'm probably gonna skip a few tracks because that's what I tend to do. If CTR, because I'm such a fan that I forget about everything else and just like automatically play his track. That's what happened my last stream, like I he showed up, he dropped the track and I played it and then I realized that I skipped like three or four people, I couldn't believe it. It was such a nightmare. But yeah, man, that's what happens. That's what happens. And this is the bias, I guess. This is the kind of bias I'm talking about, that people that come to my chat, people that I've heard from before, I'm biased. Like I'm automatically, I guess, liking those tracks more, a little bit more, I guess. But then again, it's difficult to say. Difficult to say. It depends. Depends. So, boom, boom, boom. All right. Well, yeah. So why don't we just, do what we're supposed to do and play the next track? Okay, so Singoni, yeah, that was Singoni. I'm already following you. Does Singoni have any? Oh, okay. Singoni has an Instagram, and YouTube, and I'm gonna follow you there as well, big guy. Okay, it looks like I haven't followed you yet, which is horrible. So I'm gonna follow you, Jinx, and also follow you on YouTube. Looks like you're active on YouTube. That's cool. That is really cool. And yeah, perfect. All right. Okay. So up next in the queue, what you guys are chatting about? What are you guys are chatting about? By the way, Kira, she's here, but she's just eating. She's having lunch, I suppose, and then she'll be back here to chat with you guys and to put you all in your places. Don't worry, fellas. She's not a very strict moderator, but she doesn't, she does her job well, I suppose. She does her job well. I'll literally come back to this after listening. No problem, bro. No problem. Noro, take your time. Thank you for popping up, despite despite your condition, you're not being, 100% well. I hope you're gonna get better soon, man. Stay true to sound, keep the beat supreme, and then, yeah, come back. We'll play the rest of your tracks, okay? So, having said that, let's go ahead. Let's go ahead and play the next track. The next track. The next track would be Relief. Relief. Okay, Relief. Lost in Phoenix. Yo, thanks for the follow. Spliff. Is it Spliff? Spliff. Yeah, Spliff Gibson. What up, brother? Thanks for the follow. All is good, man. All is good. Life is good. Things are jolly. How did I get 3 subs? I don't remember getting 3 subs. But yeah, 309 followers. Oh boy. Yo, what's up, player? What's up, Spliff Gibson? How you doing, man? How you doing, player? What's new? Where are you from? Hey, if somebody asks me where I'm from, I'll say I'm from a hospital. And then they'll be like, no, no, like for real, like where are you from? I'll be like, well, just like most people, most people are born in a hospital, right? So I'm born in a hospital just like most people are, you know? Anyways, that wasn't that funny. But yeah, let's hit it. Oh, I'm already subscribed to you, brother. No views, I'll be the first. Let's go. Cue music. Ireland. Oh, nice, nice, man. Yo, Irish people are my favorite, man. I love Irish people. I love all people. But Irish people, I love especially, man. Especially. They have an amazing sense of humor. Cue music.
They wanna know what's really new out here in these streets. Yeah. Well, let me tell you like this, ain't shit new out here. Same old shit we done been through already.
Blacks, that's all blaze.
And if you ain't know, you finna know by the end of this song. Whoa. Okay, you wanna run the streets, you said you all in. And just because you got a gun, that'll make you a man. Yeah, I was really in the streets serving contraband. Your mama told you stay in school, just stick to the plan. Or he gon' end up on the news right on Fox 10. Yeah, they gon' find his little head in a trash can. Yeah, he gon' turn into a bitch soon as shit hit the fan. He got no love inside the streets, all he wanted was friends. His daddy left when he was 6 and it hurt like a bitch. His mama steady smoking dope, she need another fit. He caught her laying on the floor like a pile of shit. And then it really fucked him up, he just had to steer. He put his foot inside the water trying to make a splash. Yeah, he was willing to do 10, he was finna crash. He started fucking with these hoes and became a dad. His baby mama took his son, but he won't turn his back. He losing all control, no, he don't know what to feel. He finna wreck, he asking God, please grab the wheel. Another day, another dollar still laid on his bill. He always did the best he could to the day he got killed. I ain't gon' lie, that shit sad. I know, it's pretty sad, but I'ma need you to wipe them tears and go right the fuck home, cause you don't belong here. Okay, you wanna run the streets, you said you all in. And just because you got a gun, that'll make you a man. Yeah, I was really in the streets serving contraband. Your mama told you stay in school, just stick to the plan. Or he gon' end up on the news right on Fox 10. Yeah, they gon' find his little head in a trash can. Yeah, he gon' turn into a bitch soon as shit hit the fan. He got no love inside the streets, all he wanted was friends.
Clean, very, very clean sound, man. Very clean. Also according to the spectrum, you've again, there's not much going on, right? You've only got few elements, but the way you've put them together is, is a proper way because even the spectrum is it looks kind of linear. So yeah, man, great mixing. I've heard this type of style before from you. I remember now, like the vocal kind of sound like Chip and Dale a little bit, but I like it, man. It's kind of special. And I like the style. I like the style. I don't know anyone else who makes it sound like that. So, yo, Kira, what up? What up? Kira, so yeah, fellas, Kira is our moderator. Make sure you behave because if you guys are, misbehaving, she's gonna kick you out. How you been? What's new? Are you streaming today? And yeah, it's still raining in here, raining like crazy. Apparently, it's gonna rain for a whole week. So yeah, fellas. Yeah, overall, great track. I like it. I really do. I dig it, and it's nice, man. It's nice. It's a nice track. It's a nice track, and yeah, like I said, keep doing. I'm not, but been doing. How you been? Oh, I'm good. I'm good, doing good actually. I'm not. I didn't sleep too well last night, and I have some like thing going on in my right nostril. It feels kind of funny, like when you want to sneeze but you can't, and it's kind of like it's there. I don't know, it's weird. And then something going on over here. Maybe it's the weather. Maybe I'm getting sick. I don't know. But I'm here, yo. I'm drinking tea. This tea is kicking my ass right now, so I'm doing good. And yeah, and then when this tea starts to wear out, then I'm gonna shut everything down and start crying, Maybe a cold, yeah, maybe. I feel like I've been like permanently in a permanent cold. Like there's something in my nose. It feels like I'm breathing through a straw, and it's been going on like that for a long time. I tried those nose strips from Amazon, and they seem to open up the airways a little bit, so that seems to help a little bit. But I can't wear it all the time, especially during daytime, because it looks like somebody punched me in the nose, and everyone's trying to take advantage of me because of that. So, yeah, but yeah, I shouldn't be complaining because our boy Noro is really sick, right? So, best of luck to Noro getting well. I mean, it's kind of late to drink vitamin C now, but fellas, if you want to know something, have like a daily vitamin C intake because that's gonna, if you're gonna get sick, you're gonna be sick instead of like being sick for a week, you're only gonna get sick for a couple of days because vitamin C is important. And also don't forget to take your fish oils. Fish oils is good for cholesterol. Oh my God, this tea. So yeah, anyways, fellas, good to see everyone, Twitch fam. Appreciate everyone, and yeah, man, this stream has been good to me so far, and I don't think about giving up at all, at all. Every day I love it more and more. I love streaming, fellas, and I love when people come by to see me and say hi. And yeah, man, this has been a really, really great day for me so far because of you guys, because of you, and you. Permanent cold is so relatable. Allergies really kill me. I have no new songs, but I know by no, sadly. That's okay. You know what? Those tracks that Kira submitted before, they're like so legendary that I just like can't throw them out of my head. They're there permanently. It's yeah, and Kira's got an amazing taste in music. She listens to, all these great classical mm, not just classical, but like these very popular singers and and artists that are worldwide known. And yeah, it's not the kind of music that kids listen to these days. Like she's got really really good taste in music. Really good taste. um Yeah, Kira, you've been yeah, Nick made a new track earlier, played it earlier, but you know what? We're coming up with the next one is Deadtone Don, and after that's gonna be Chrome, and Chrome is just known for his like unforgiving style. When you listen to Chrome, your whole life flashes in front of you. And then oh, okay, so Nick Wolf's got one more track, and then Z Force popped in with the track. Oh my god, man. And then yeah, Spliff Gibson, a new face showed up earlier and submitted the track, man. So yeah, man, Twitch fam firing, chat is buzzing. Yeah, Kira, for sure. Feel free to stay, or if you got a Twitch, I understand. Do your thing, and like I said, man, you know, really appreciate you being here, and you already know that. So let's go. Cue music. Next up, we've got Don Made It. Don Made It. Let's take a look. I have, but it's my BandLab link. Okay, okay, okay. No problem. Let's try this one. Let's hear it.
I came up out the mud, I ain't never had no luck. Heart cold, eyes red, I can never show no trust. See my brother switch sides, now it's hard to show love. I've been riding with that fire case they try to roll up. Yeah, I lost a couple homies, now I'm numb to the pain. Trying to make it out the gutter, all I got is my name. They was smiling in my face, now they throwing that shade. So I keep it on my waist, just in case they playing games. Mama told me keep your head up, don't let them break your soul. But I've been battling demons, trying to make it out the cold. Had to hustle every season, every summer in the snow. Now they wanna ride my wave, but they left me in a hole. I was starving with no plate, they ain't offer me a crumb. Now they see me in designer, trying to treat me like I'm dumb. I remember who was real, I remember who would run. Now I'm moving with a purpose, never hiding from the slums. I came up out the mud, I ain't never had no luck. Heart cold, eyes red, I can never show no trust. Seen my brother switch sides, now it's hard to show love. I've been riding with that fire case they try to roll up. Yeah, I lost a couple homies, now I'm numb to the pain. Trying to make it out the gutter, all I got is my name. They was smiling in my face, but they throwing that shade. So I keep it on my waist, just in case they playing games. I was sleeping on the floor, now it's marble where I step. Used to pray for better days, now I'm cashing every check. They was laughing at my struggle, now they begging for respect. But I remember every slight, I don't ever just forget. I've been grinding with no sleep, just a vision and a dream. I was down bad, solo trying to build a team. But loyalty a rare thing, it ain't always what it seems. So I move like a ghost, in and out without a scene. Fake love in my DMs, I don't answer no more. If you wasn't in the trenches, what you claiming me for? Had to boss up on my own, they ain't open no doors. Now I'm iced out with the pain, dripping deep in my core. I ain't asked for no handouts, I took mine. They ain't never show me no love, not one time. Now I'm focused on the bag, I don't rewind.
Cool, cool. Yeah, yo, man, this was I think a little different from what you usually make, man. I like that. I like you trying different styles. Um, whoa, no! Bam! Oh my goodness. The real Zill, man. The real Zill just popped in, dropped a sub, and I have a feeling that we're gonna have to play his track. So, man, you got a track for me? Let's look in the skip line. Oh yeah, fellas. Let's go. New music. Yeah, Don, great track by the way. I'll comment it maybe a bit later, but yeah, let's play the Zills track first. Cue music.
You waste my time and break my heart, and now it's torn to pieces. I've told you once to save my life, but you took my soul and creased it. And these painful addictions, I wish that I could take my mind and sweep it. And I receive nothing in return for love I give from the entire other side of the deep end. Yeah, ay, put this bullet in my brain. I don't give a fuck about these views or all the fame. And no matter what I do, everything feels the same. I can still feel the pain. I can still feel the pain. Oh. I can still feel the pain. Yeah. You waste my time and break my heart, and now it's torn to pieces. I've told you once to save my life, but you took my soul and creased it. And these painful addictions, I wish that I could take my mind and sweep it. And I receive nothing in return for love I give from the entire other side of the deep end. Yeah, waste my time and break my heart, and now it's torn to pieces. I've told you once to save my life, but you took my soul and creased it. And these painful addictions, I wish that I could take my mind and sweep it. And I receive nothing in return for love I give from the entire other side of the deep end. Yeah.
Has this been released? Are you finished with the track? Yeah, yeah, no, yeah, it sounds. This is a remaster. Oh, okay, okay, I gotcha, I gotcha. But it's not quite finished. If you want, send me raw WAV because this one begs for loudness increase, right? Like you could at least increase it by you could take it to ridiculous loops levels. I'm not sure if you want to do that though. Like, well, I would definitely push the headroom, but in this specific one, I would keep like 1 dB headroom though. So if you want, feel free to send me like whenever you want. Doesn't have to be today, but when you feel right about it, send me a WAV format and I'll master it for you. Okay, I'll push it to the levels and send it to you so that like it will have hopefully the loudness and the punch that you're looking for. Yeah, man, for sure.
In my life, but you took my soul and creased it. And these painful addictions, I wish that I could take my mind and sweep it. And I receive nothing in return.
Yeah, yeah. I feel that not only do I have to not only we're gonna increase it in volume, we'll also work on the high end stuff. So it's gonna make it more, I guess sparkly, but not in a intrusive way. So yeah, man, I'll make this beautiful for you. I promise, man. We're gonna make it a good product. So yeah, I'll say no more. Feel free to drop it to me and I'll do my magic on it. All right. So yeah, just message me in I guess you can private message me or just drop it here. I'll download it, or Dropbox works too. So whenever you like, okay? Ooh, meeting room, Neuro. Neuro's doing something. What is this guy doing? Let's take a look. Join voice. Hmm. What is he doing? What is this guy doing, huh? Neuro, what are you doing? What are you doing? All right, let's leave him alone. Let's leave him alone. Okay, boom, 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 boom. So yeah, but again, other than that, bro, it's just yeah, it sounds all right. It sounds all right. It just needs a little bit of magic, which I can do for you, free of charge, of course, free of charge, because you're my boy. You're my boy. All right. Bum 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 bum. Skip. Wait a second. Have I mastered for you before? No, that was a different fella. That was a different fella. Wait a minute. Skip. Or was it you? Can't recall. But anyways, let's go ahead and get back to the music feed. So yeah, that was fire. Dawn track was awesome. Whoa, guys, it's time for Chrome, man. It's time for Chrome. So everyone is gonna okay, first of all, I'm gonna refill my tea and then it's just literally gonna take 10 seconds and we're gonna listen to Chrome, okay? But everyone get ready, prepare. This is probably gonna be somewhat a highlight of the show because Chrome, every time I play his tracks, I'm not the same, man. I'm not the same. Don't have any high hopes, bro. Haha. Oh, bro. You said that last time. You said that last time. All right. How long did that take? Like 7 seconds or so? Okay, let's refill my tea. The tea, sire, the tea, the royal tea has been refilled. All right, cue music. All right, fellas, are you ready? Everyone's ready? Cue music. Oh man, was that real? I feel like I just woke up from a dream, man. I feel like my brain had been reset. Yeah, man. This was how long was this track? Four minutes. I felt like I was like listening to like I felt like it was a lot longer, but in a good way because there was just like I thought there was drum and bass. At some point there was psytrance. Then it was just like dubstep and hard dance. There were like four different genres, man, in one track. This was absolutely insane, man. Insane. And if you make insane music, I would probably yeah, I don't even know how to even if you make an insane music, you're probably a really, really good person. I was gonna say that. So, but yeah, Chrome man, you just keep surprising me, man. Your tracks are out of this world. This world, man. This world. The things you bring to the table is just, I don't know, man. I don't know. I certainly, don't even know where to begin, like to make music, like the music that you make. I make certain music, right? But this is, man, this is like 2025 music, it's futuristic music. You make really futuristic music, I gotta tell you that, man. Like when I listen to this, I can't say like, oh, I heard something like this like in, 10 years ago. No, man, this is future. This is future. Bro, that was dope. That was dope. What do you think, fellas? Was that dope or what? I think that was as dope as I seen a golf cart on a sunny day. So, man, whoa. I feel like so reset right now. Maybe it's this tea, but yeah, man. Oh, what an amazing track. So yeah, the only say I would say, man, is that I hope, yeah, yeah, bro, work on transitions a little bit, add some risers. This is something you would typically do towards the end, is adding risers. And also when your arrangement is more or less defined, then you can sort of say, okay, I'm going to put a riser here, here's going to be a swell and all those things, because we're not sure when you're not sure of the arrangement yet, and if you're putting risers, then it's then difficult to change the arrangement. So yeah, I prefer to leave certain things towards the very last. And yeah, man, so add some risers, add some elevators, falls, whatever the names are, right? They have certain names. And oh, I have a cool trick for you. So what you do is you add different types of risers. You could have like a swoosh, like a white noise, like that, right? And as it goes up, like that, you can have another one, like a really high pitched, goes like that, right? So they're like both complement each other. So as one goes up, the other goes down. You see what I'm saying? So you can like have them, interact with one another. That'll be really dope. That's what people usually do. And also you could play with the high pass, low pass filters, as you do the, risers and things like that. So that is also a cool thing to do. So yeah, let's go ahead and take a look. What do I have next? Definitely love this one. Chrome, you're the man. Next up, we got Muffin Fox. Muffin Fox. What's up, Muffin? How you doing? How you doing? Huh? How you doing? Bada boom, bada bang. All right, follow. Okay, Muffin Fox is a new face. Fiddle. Fox with the fiddle. So let's find out what this guy is prepared for us, Muffin Fox, and let's also follow some of his links if he has any. Mm, and cue music.
I still remember the taste of your lips against mine, so I'll drink again. 'Cause nothing heals better than this.
All right, all right. Um, musical piece, lots going on, lots of energy, lots of emotion too, which is nice. Whoa. Hold on. Let me read it first. Let me read it. Yes. But with like four genres, I gotta like work on the track for next 5 weeks or so. I'm probably gonna go up to version 20 or some. At one point there was five genres, but I couldn't make it work. So I imagine the whole idea behind it was like discovering new genres with this main vocal. That's why I made it unexpected the way it is. Bro, you're definitely have high musical IQ. And what I wish to you is just take everything like take it for what it is and don't rush things, okay? Take it like step at a time because music is so vast, and it takes on average like 10 to 20 years for a person to learn to at least like be confident in what they're doing in terms of music, right? So yeah, take your time, bro. Take your time. It seems like, if you're so interested in it, that's a good thing. I'm also like very, very interested in music, and I've been doing it for a long time also. And yeah, what I can tell you is this is that music is best to be enjoyed not as an outcome or as a you shouldn't see it as a final sort of result. Music is all about the process, and it's all about you know feeling good in that process. That's the whole idea. Producing music shouldn't be painful. It should be an enjoyable thing. And if you're struggling in certain aspects of musical process, whether it's arranging or coming up with notes and things like that, it's not because you're struggling with those things. It's because your inner sort of self wants to get ahead, but they sort of know that you're lacking knowledge in certain parts. So you see, it's not that you're not good at it. It's because you're afraid to do it because you're not good at it. You see, it's a psychological thing. You have to get past that. You have to get to the level where you're comfortable in doing certain things, and the more you do it, the more comfortable you will get, and eventually you will sort of forget it. Eventually it's going to become an automatic thing for you. Okay, in psychology it's called exposure. So if you're afraid of heights, you would have to expose yourself to heights. Or if you're afraid of spiders, let's say, you have to expose yourself to spiders. So if you're afraid of arranging, it's not because you're afraid of arranging, it's because subconsciously you lack knowledge in that area, and it makes you it's like you're afraid to fail. It's like you're afraid to try it because you think you're going to fail at it because you want to be good at it. So just try to divide the two. Like don't think that because you're not like you have an issue of doing certain thing is because of you. It has little to do with you. It has to do with the with more with your subconscious. Okay, it's more about the things that are not under your control. Okay, and that's how emotions are in human beings, man. Often we get these emotions, we're like either angry or sad, or we're lazy, okay, where you don't want to do a certain thing, or you want to do a certain thing. A lot of that has to do with the things that are beyond of your control, you see. And it's very interesting. It's very interesting, actually. So anyways, enough yapping. I'm like 3 months into producing, but I got friend that teaches me everything. The guy I do Oblitera tracks with. I get what you're saying. Makes so much sense. Negative thoughts. Yeah, negative thoughts. Um, they're always gonna be there. The trick is to separate yourself from your thoughts. Okay, because the thoughts that you're having, this is like the most difficult thing to do, and I'm gonna teach you this. And this is I'm gonna definitely make a short out of this because this is very important. Listen to what I'm about to tell you. The thoughts that you're having, they're not your thoughts, okay? We think that the thoughts that we're having, they're ours because they're going on in our heads, but they're not ours. All right. It's kind of a weird concept to get it at first. But what you got to do is you ask yourself this question: who benefits from these thoughts? So when you're having certain thoughts, like maybe negative thoughts, or let's say you're not sure of something or you're insecure about something, right? Uh, you gotta look deeper. You have to ask yourself who benefits from this sort of mentality or this type of thinking, okay? And a lot of times, if you think about it long enough, if you just if you just stop and think about it, you will find out that there are deeper reasons for the initial emotions that you're feeling. A lot of the times, the very strong emotions that you're experiencing, they're not a direct result of something. There's literally a whole map going on, you know. And like I said, if you dissect that emotion to a specific sort of cause, you'd be surprised. You'd be surprised because you'd be surprised how little you actually know of yourself, how little people actually know of themselves. We know nothing about ourselves. We think we do, but we don't. All right. Anyways, bam, 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 bam. Okay, so next up, we've got what do we got next up? So that was Muffin Fox. Great track. Next up, we got Nicholas Wolf. And other tracks. And then, fellas, I'm probably gonna be winding down in maybe 40 minutes or so. So let's go ahead and so yeah. Okay, Nick, cue music. Yeah, for sure, man, for sure. Again, it's something the sometimes the thoughts I'm having are so original that it's difficult for me to convey them in a language, because language is just like it's words is just assigning meanings to certain things, right? And different things mean different. I mean, different people they have different ways of seeing things, right? So if I say chair, for me, I might be seeing like a red chair, and for you, you could be seeing like a blue rocking chair that your grandma, loved so much, So what we're doing, we're just like simply assigning things. But for me to fully express myself and ideas, that is difficult, man. That is why I think artists, they're a good artist should be able not only convey ideas to you and feelings, or evoke those ideas and feelings in you through the music, but they should also present it in such a way that is original, original, like I said before. Anyways, cue music.
Wow. God. Is she beautiful? Wonder what her name is. I'll go up to her and I'll say, "You're the most gorgeous, the most beautiful I've never seen anyone anywhere." I'll say, "Hi."
Raspo beats.
Deep blue eyes in the pale moonlight, going far beyond the space of time. By your side in the pale Deep blue eyes in the pale moonlight, going far beyond the space of time. By your side in the pale moonlight, flying far beyond the stars in the sky.
Very, very passionate track, Nick. Passionate track. I've noticed a lot of your tracks are about, they evoke certain emotions like love and, sadness maybe at times. So I like that, man. I like that. Not all tracks are all, like la la la, all good and dandy. Some tracks are, sad and something to think about. I also like the chord progression you've had there. This is a very, very popular chord progression. I've heard it before in movies. Actually, in movies, there's a movie called Sunshine. All right, I think from 2007 or 2008. I'm not sure. And it's got similar progression. It's a progression used a lot in Hollywood because it's so powerful, right? So yeah, man, great track, great performance, great music, man, great music. Nick, definitely champion of sound, definitely. And you know what? Like I said, since you're gonna be here, since you're, popping often, I'm thinking about making you a moderator, Nick. And if you're down, I'd be happy to make you a moderator. All right, and feature you on as part of our show. Just like this. I'll show you themes. Here, one sec. Clips. Like this. So if we do this, we've got Kira Klomber, Zach Brass. So we will feature your face here. Nicholas Wolf is going to be a wolf right here, and you're going to be featured. All right, if you like. If you like. If not, then not. But I didn't ask anyone's permission to do this. So, but yeah, I feel like some people might not like it. So yeah, it's gonna take some time. But yeah, if you like it, that'll be cool. That would be cool. All right. Then I'll work on it. Next up, we've got our boy Z4, and Z4 is known for his hard style and unforgiving character. Now he usually drops me MP3s. I'm not sure what his links are, but Z4, please provide me with your SoundCloud. If you have SoundCloud or Instagram or something like that, so I'll put a link in the YouTube description, okay, so that people can follow you because you're yeah, okay. Cue music. Oh my God, thanks, thanks. Yeah, I was just saying that this gosh, feel like it just I said all that to a muted mic. Man, that sucks because I said so many good things. Anyways, so I was just saying that this track has got very old school vibe, and at the same time there are, classical pianos going on. I was gonna say this is gonna be perfect for like a hip hop artist or a rapper to rap to. You see. Mm. And and also I like the vibe of this track, the textures. It was made in such a way that it kind of, I don't know, man, like it made me feel a certain way. I can't describe in words, but man, just like sheer combination of those piano and everything else. I don't know, man. I don't know. It's just you have a very, very unique way of influencing your listeners, man. Hey, what's up, Prod Nanny? How you doing? How you doing? So yeah, bro. Very, very cool track indeed. And I'm sure if you have any friends who are like hip hop artists or rappers, they would love this track to freestyle or to rap to, man. I know I certainly would. In fact, let me try to do it right now. Yo, yo, it's your boy Control. I'm sitting here and I'm doing my flow. And tonight I'm gonna go. I'm gonna see, I'm gonna flow. I'm gonna hop in my car and go. And before that, I'm gonna flow. Yo, what's up, your boy Control? Everything is good, we go. This stream tonight had been fire, yo. We're gonna go with the flow. Peace out, yo. Right? So yeah, man, great track, great track. What is this? Lesbian, or sorry, let's be more than friends. Okay, this is lesbian. Okay, Spliff Gibson, man, you're up next. Think you could do a feedback on my track as well? Of course, man. Of course, go ahead. I'll squeeze you in, man. Send it over. I'll squeeze you in. I always have time for good friends, man. You know, friendship goes along. Just started it. Okay, okay. Let's give it a hear. Key music.
It's 3 a.m. again. Let's be more than friends. Delete my text again. And all you see is us. Does you wanna be friends? Put your hands on my neck, put your legs around my waist. Every chance you get. It's 3 a.m. again. Let's be more than friends. Delete my text again. And all you see is us.
That ended a little abruptly, but yeah, this was definitely vibey. Um, Vocal was pretty like sitting quite nicely in the track, I thought. Okay, perfect. I got my phone now working again with the stream here on the phone. So I'll be able to read the comments from the from the phone. So yeah, okay. So yeah, guitar was nice. Guitar was definitely nice. It had a chill vibe to it, which I also like. It wasn't like straight up to your face. There's still a lot of, bandwidth and headroom to work with. I would love to push the crap out of it, to be honest, but you fellas know me, right? Anything I have in my hands, I tend to push as much as I could, but not always, not always. Just need to longer and have more dedicated sections. Need to go through. You know what? I'm not so Pearl. I disagree, man. I feel like this track, it was good enough to be listened to, and I wasn't like thinking like, oh, it needs this, it needs that. I was listening to it for what it is, and I thought that it's just good enough. Yeah, I mean, sure, I get you. Like, it could use some things, but then again, music is music. Music is there to be enjoyed, to be enjoyed, and it's your job as an artist to be make it as enjoyable as possible. But I feel like this guy just did just that, man. I enjoyed it. I enjoyed it. Yeah, bro. Split Gibson, man. By the way, speaking of spliffs, I gotta roll myself one. Roll a spliff. Whoa! All right. Yeah, I agree. I only say it cause needs more of it. Ha ha ha. Yeah, man. Yeah, yeah. I know. I know. It's weird, man. It's weird because our ears, the way they are, is that you might think it needs something, but someone hears it like differently, We all hear differently, eh? That's the beauty of it. So, it's a really subjective art, it's kind of subjective. So yeah, man, to be honest, man, I wouldn't be able to tell unless I take a look first. So I got to get into the home lab and take a closer look under the microscope what frequencies are doing, what the bottom end is doing, how it feels and all that. But fellas, let me repeat to you one more time. If you want to get your track mastered, I'm your guy. Okay, I'll give you a first master for free, bro, and then you'll decide. But yeah, I have the tools, I have the time, I have the energy, and I have the room to do that. So yeah, man, great track, Spliff Gibson. Good job, man. Good job. By the way, welcome to the stream, man. Hopefully, I'll see you again next stream. Welcome to the fam. Welcome to the fam. And yeah, if you need mastering, I'm your guy. All right. Yeah, I agree. I'm only saying it because I need more of it. 100%. Yeah, yeah. Okay, I read that already. Mm, yes. Wow. Hi there. Yo, Velking, what's up, brother? What's good? I guess I'll squeeze you in too. You closed. Okay. Yeah, I'll read my boy. So, fellas, let's go. Ooh, we're pressed on time. Pressed on time. Next. Pearl. I'll try to squeeze you in if I have time, bro. If not, then next time. All right, Pearl. Yo, thanks for the follow, brother. Thanks for the follow. Prodnan. Prodnan. Cool, man. Cool. I'm glad you're following me. Let's follow you. Perfect Angel. Let's go. Cue music. right, so fellas, this was this was a full-length track with like an intro, mid, and end. So, to me, this was a complete music, and I don't care how it's mixed. I don't care if this could be louder or softer. I'm taking this track as a whole. This track was able to reach my soul. And yeah, this is the track. Like, I almost, you know, I can't say anything about it because it's a work of art. This was a work of art. Dude, you created a full track, and congratulations, man. You're the man. You're the man for doing this. Thank you so much for sending this. This was a very cool experience. Very cool experience. Um, yeah, keep sending those tracks. Keep the beat supreme. And yeah, man, express yourself. Express yourself through music, guys. Express yourself through music. Yeah, bro. Really good stuff. Really. What do you use, by the way? Are you an FL or Ableton? And is this your vocal, your original recorded vocals, or did you record someone else? Pro Tools. I did everything produced and signed. That's amazing, man. And since you're using Pro Tools, that tells me you're on Mac. A lot of schools are using Pro Tools for some reason. But yeah, man, Pro Tools is yeah, considered to be, very, very stable by many. If I was on Mac, I'd certainly be using Pro Tools as well. And yeah, man, very nice job. Amazing job putting it all together. And yeah, man, respect, bro, respect. I like that. That's what you basically made my day with this track. Yeah, man, 10 out of 10, 100%, 100% for the effort, man, for the effort, for the effort. All right, next up, we still have a little bit of time left. We still got okay, so Booty Sniffer with his track. Let's hear what that's all about. You're welcome, mate. Thanks for the follow. Let's go. Cue music. We gotta play Work in Progress, 3 hours basic mix. Okay, let's hear it. Okay, bro, fire, man, fire. Finish this up, bro. Such a good start already. Keep working on it, man. But don't mess up. Don't mess up. I mean, don't overdo it. Like just make it a into, I don't know, 3-4 minutes. Bro, really cool stuff. Really cool stuff. I almost have a similar music from my show. And yeah, man, I love this style. Yeah, so much fun.
That sound. Feedback ride on the music top. 808, let's make it thump. If it needs more glue, round around.
Yeah, I guess it's not that similar, but yeah, it's definitely it's got those elements that I like. Listen to it again. Also, really nice job on mixing because you're at like minus 6 dB peak, TP, true peak, and yet you're around 8 RMS, which is really, really cool. When I see that, that tells me that the loudness is not at the expense of dynamics. So it's a good sign. It's a really good sign. So already automatically I could tell it's a very, very clean mix. Very clean mix. Yeah, it was crazy good, man. It was really crazy good. Wow. Wow. I just want to keep dancing to it, bro. It's crazy, crazy stuff. Crazy stuff, man. Yeah. Yeah. Anyways, Nanny, you're welcome. You're welcome, bro. Really, really impressive. All I could say, man, impressive. Freaking impressive. I'm really impressed with the sound and production. It's got you know what it's got? It's got commercial quality to it, man. A commercial quality. All right, so definitely a love from me, and let's hear the last track of the night, and then we're gonna wrap up, fellas. Okay, so this is gonna be the last track, and then after that, I'm gonna raid my good friend. We're gonna support our friend Jordan, otherwise AKA T-Foul. Okay, many of you know him. So after this track, I'm gonna be rating him with you fellas. We gotta support my man. And yeah, cue music. Ooh, what's this?
Compilations auf YouTube. Stecke die Dinge in die Pussy mit einer Geschwindigkeit. Andere sage, das wäre gelogen. Doch suche der Potter, der Witter, der denke, das wäre nur Voodoo. In der Zukunft habe ich Zukunft, wenn der Guru stecke mein Lulu. In deinem Mumu, Rap im Numu, klebe die Uhu. Eine wie Uhu, mache den Judo. Oder wie Kuckuck, schicke dich Kuckuck bis in den Bluetooth. Wenn er mal Kutus wäre das Unglück, mache eine Doku, wenn ich mal Luft hol. Kadabras im Sala, ich warte im Nirvana, Valhalla, der Chopper. Ich rate dann alles am Affe, das Hagel, das Jalaman. Andere Laber von Karavanaba, der Spartaner startet für Acker. Das Massaker, Ballermann habe, der Katana hacke, dein Bein abpacke, der Kanabara mit die Banane hatte, die Kamera, halte die Kamera, fackert, 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 mal wie dieser Gavana, Vettel, Abakat, Zucker, Ender, Better, andere Säcke, dann what the fuck? Ey, Wiki, down, komm bitte, gib bitte Kraut, Digi, wieso gibt es für Chemie kein Wiki? Ich schieß wie im Wind, denn ich reg mich auf, lauf, Baby, die Frau bei Schuhen, ich nehme dann alles in Kauf. Ich bin wie Möbelpacker, ich helfe deiner Frau, denn sie zieht aus, ich sitz hier Frauen. Das Weibstück wird zu meinem Auge geschmaust, hat ich immer drauf gelaufen, Flash an meinem Browser-Verlauf. Rapper, ein Germany, Python, nur wegen der Wille der Fantasie. Mach noch Family, bleiben, nur wegen mal die Antipathie. Komm an mein Leben und lebe die Dunkelheit, alles nur Anthrazit. Der Kurs auf Deutsche mit übergewichtige Blicke, nur Katersieg. Vater, Bitch, aber die mache, die Kappe, die habe, die Wolle, wie Allergie, mache die Quality, Acker wie einer der Batterie, falle, wie Kappe, die trage, die Arme, die habe, die Salle, die der Gebisa, die Backe, die Mann, wie Balle, wie Kader, wie Magazin, Amena, Flieh. Lebende da mit einem Rap-Legende, wenn er nicht gestorben ist wie Märchenende. Und das mit dir und 30 Noten ist Hand in Hand dabei, Zunge wie bei Rapunzel. Lebende da mit einem Rap-Legende, wenn er nicht gestorben ist wie Märchenende. Das mit dir und 30 Noten ist Hand in Hand dabei, Zunge wie bei Rapunzel. Deine Trap am Show waren nicht so dope, denn du merkst, ich bade no Saar zu dem Chor, gönne mir meinen Platz auf dem Thron. Napoleon, steh mir der Badabazar nur noch rot. Macht ab Europa, Hip-Hop-Medien, Charlie Hebdo. Sag mir wieso, viele von ihnen labern nur Code. Kannst du mir verraten, Digga? Spürst zu meinen Digga, die bekannten Rapper, die sich gerne Männer, so für keine Challenge, sie machen auf Finger, bleib in der Bett, Auffälle, sie hängen an meine Schuhsohlen. Wenn ich die Bretter, mal Balle, die Bretter, sie Falle, verändert mein Butter, vermesser, mal über die Bette, die bleiben nur jämmerliche Husos. Kinder finde ich Chemie besser, Kille wieder Venom, sie dir bei der Mecker, bitte meckern, also bitte meckern nicht, der die Big Track schrank wie Tuko. Level einfach in der besser verkehrt, der die Banger finde keine Nenne mit dir, also lass mich Luft tun. Medien findet die Beef der Rapper, sie wurde nur gezeigt und Leute verlangen nach Beef der Rapper und Spekulationen, die Penner benötigen Hype, die promotophobische Logo von billige Arbeit, noch überteuten, aber die Chance dominiere, die Rapper sind unterentwickelte Parasitiere, verlogen, der Peter, du gebindet, der Bitte, was können der Stelle vor gegenseitige Supporter, mehr Hate, beneide man, denke, dass du diese coole Kapazität in Amerika, Audio verzackern und denke, sie hätten ein eigenes Seine, aber habe leider keine Eier, um Neues zu bringen, die Wasser über Quality, Liebe als Quality, aber nicht zahle für Seele und Liebe, aber dann bezahle für Image und Darbietung, hate die Rapper, die eine mal Antyp, schaffen, doch originell, das schaffe, sie fallen eine Mucke für Popper-Knacke, die andere wollen eine Mucke für Kieferkartoffeln und bleibe der tolerant, aber ich gebe kein Fick auf die Rapper, die was in den Medien, ich will niemals in der Kommentar, die verdienen, aber verkommen, okay, denn ich mache mein Ding und ich bin mir jetzt einfach raus in ein paar Jahre, wird jeder verstehen, ich bleibe der Polio, Blatt, Kaiser, König, Double Time, Shimmy. Die lebende Double Time Rap-Legende, wenn er nicht gestorben ist, wie Märchenende. Das mit dir und 30 Noten, an den Haaren bei Hitzungen wie bei Rapunzel. Die lebende Double Time Rap-Legende, wenn er nicht gestorben ist, wie Märchenende. Das mit dir und 30 Noten, an den Haaren bei Hitzungen wie bei Rapunzel.
Wow. Wow, fellas. Well, I mean, I shouldn't be surprised. This track had like, so many views and, it's a commercial quality there right now. So I can't really comment how good. I mean, I can only say how good it is. And yeah, it's impressive, man. Impressive to say the least. When he dropped this, people said he was faking his double time, so he did it live. Yeah, bro. Like I'm telling. I know it's edited. I know when he, recorded it, they obviously worked to make it more tighter. But if you can sing like even close to this, even remotely close like that, that's already insane. I mean, the fastest rapper I know is Busta Rhymes, right? Busta Rhymes, especially the track called Ham. I can quickly I'll play it for you quickly, just that snippet and okay, so Busta Rhymes Ham. There. Cheers. If we start. Check this out.
Excuse me. Tell me, who you really think is more lyrical? Cause every time I go somebody gotta see the medical. And every time I come I'm eating everything that's edible. And if you ain't already know, then who be more incredible? They wanna call me crazy like I'm borderline cynical. Cause how I do it and I kill them and I hate them credible. And magically do it like this was another miracle. And if you don't like it then you can suck up on my genitals. Do a little bitch and get up off your little pedestal. And whenever you see me you better salute the general. Cause I will break it down to every single little mineral. Suck up on my testicle again when you see me counting money when the decimal again. About to cop another diamond out of Senegal again. Everybody saying that he uncomparable again. Okay. Killing everything, I think we about to have a funeral. A lot of you niggas be doing whatever you be doing, and I don't even know what to call it, just sound terrible. Lowing down the coffin, see we have another burial. These niggas that be rambling and babble, I ain't hearing them, and everybody know that I be handling my beat. When it come to other rappers, niggas know that I be scaring them. Chop, chop, chop. Chop another beat up, now you see the way I heat up. Everybody wanna meet up just to come inside the building and witness another killing, and I relax and throw a shot back. Put my feet up. Every beat that I'ma touch, I'ma lace, I'ma never stop. Even with a muzzle on my face, when I'm finished with this shit, I'ma leave without a trace. Nigga, kneel down, better say grace. I go ham.
All right, so yeah, man, that's I guess I could relate. The only person I could relate to is this guy, right? So your buddy is mainstream material for sure. Yeah, mainstream, yeah, 100%. Anyways, so yeah, let's jump to Devon, and hear what Devon prepared for us, fellas, and then we're gonna close up after this. For all of you that came, thank you so much. Real pleasure to see old faces as well as new. Keep the beat supreme. Till the next time on the feedback stream. Stay true to the sound.
Step on the neck and we're immature. All of the lying you wish it was true. Remember I was broke, had a hole in my shoe. Now I'm a designer fiend, rocking it proud with designer jeans. Popping pills like it's vitamin. You can see on me, I keep in my jeans. I got my stripe, I'm a vet. All that type you do on the net. Oh, you bang, what you said? Whipping that car, it's a Corvette. Swerving these lanes, I want time for this hoes. Sipping on lean, I got time for these hoes. Popping the X, I got the money, I want some more. Keep it on me, stuff it right in my coat. When I get rich, I'm a cop to wash. When I get rich, I'm a cop to wash. Rollie order Audemars. Promise my mama I'll be a star. I remember saving my money for a new car. Looking back, looking at my old scars.
For my granny died, said I'll be the star. She said I'll make a phone, tryna get it out the dark. Horns on my neck, get at a party. Yeah, down for a minute, tryna get a buzz. Now I'm on my grind and I'm sitting up. How they wanna hate like they ain't no us. Back then they was cunning, now they glazing.
Get on my bed, you wish it was you. Step on the neck and we're even true. All of the lying, you wish it was true. Remember I was broke, had a hole in my shoe. Now I'm a designer fiend, rocking it proud with designer jeans. Popping pills like it's vitamin. You can see on me, I keep my jeans. I got my stripe, I'm a vet. All that type you do on the net. Oh, you bang, what you said? Whipping that car, it's a Corvette.